Welcome back to the Fanspeak Network, and happy Friday, everybody. Friday means wagers with friends, and I've got my friend Keg to give our best Week 8 bets in just 1 minute. That's right. It's Friday. It's Wagers with Friends. You know what that means. We'll go through it in a minute. But I got to introduce my friend Keg from Nuke the House. And I wanted to talk all about Nuke the House in a minute too. But Keg, first of all, how are you doing this Friday?
I'm doing great, Meg. I'm happy to be here. We run around in the same circles for a long time. We have mutual friends.
Yep.
And it's about time this show happened, damn it.
I love it. That's exactly right. We do run around the same circles. We've got mutual friends. We've got good guys like Spread and Tyler doing great content on both of our sites. You got to love it. And I love finally being able to do content with you. So I love what you all are doing over at Nuke the House. Love Holden. I've met Holden before. Love Holden. Love what you guys are doing at Nuke the House. It's very unique with just the amount of obviously amazing betting information you guys help and give people, but the live betting is insane. So can you fill people in on what you guys are doing?
Yes. We stream about 30 hours a week.
It's amazing.
In-game betting. We're live for every NFL game, basically except the London games because I have to sleep at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do that. We have NBA live betting shows going on. We live bet NASCAR. It's how I've been able to do this for a living for about 14 years now. The majority of my edge is live betting. And yeah, it works really well for us. We're very profitable for the people that we try to take care of. And we put a lot of time in, but it's worth it in the end for sure.
Yeah, and I've watched some of your live streams, and then obviously a lot of the live streams are for subscribers only. So tell us a little bit about what the subscribers get at Nuke the House.
Yeah, right. So we do free live shows. Sometimes we'll go free for the first half, and then we'll go behind the paywall in the second half.
Sure.
On Sundays, it's basically all behind the paywall, but we basically offer a package like most sites that are affordable, like $19 a week or $60 a month. And we give out daily picks, free articles. We have a Discord with a few hundred people in it that are constantly chopping it up. All my pregame action is fully tracked. 2,281 plays from last year, about 1,600 plays so far from this year. We don't bet 5-unit and 10-unit max bombs or whatever those are. You know, it's just like my average unit size this year is less than 1 unit, and I'm up 170 on the year. So I mean, thank you.
That's absolutely amazing, and so just really impressed what you do with the, as you call it, like the post flop. I mean, I know you guys are putting out great betting content pre flop and pre game, but like what you guys do from a live betting perspective is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't think that there is another site out there like us in terms of in-game betting, because nobody wants to sit in front of their camera for 30 hours a week.
Exactly. I was gonna say, you just said it's 30 hours a week. 30 hours streaming a week. So
before you even get to the handicapping, you're working a full-time job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, that's a lot. But I mean, there's, as you said, there's a lot of edge to be had in the live in-game betting. And so I think it's amazing what you guys do. Please check them out at Nuke the House, nukethehouse.com. And yeah, I just love that we're finally doing content. I have to say hi to our guy, Tim in chat, who joins us a lot. At Broncos Country, Let's Ride. He says the Russell Moonball has made the comeback. I love to see it. And I think he watches you guys too on your channel. Spread was on the money the other night, taking Edie as a rookie. Because I knew Spread's doing some of the live NBA shows, correct?
Yep. Spread's doing the live NBA shows once a week, at least until his work schedule for the holidays gets mixed up a little bit.
Sure, no, but I love to see he's in the mix on the NBA live stuff too. So we got Clyde in chat. So good to see everybody. And the nice thing about we have our Dub Club. It's free for a week, and it's just $19.99 a month. So you can do both of ours because they're both very affordable. We do more of the pre-game, not the live betting, and just more of the kind of like the alts, the ladders. We've been hitting some quarterback ladders lately. Baker and Drake May were very kind to us last weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, that was super fun. That's like my favorite type of bet. Anytime touchdowns,
Me too.
parlays, but yeah. So very affordable. Try us out for a week. Try them. I believe you have a free week's trial. If I'm not, if am I correct on that? Is there a code for a free week?
we will have a free code next week. Our payment vendor, for the last 2 weeks, our payment vendor shut us down. Like, we do anything different than any other website out there. So it took us a couple weeks to get our vendor back, but we're back. So next week we'll have a code for you guys.
Okay. Well, check that out. Yeah, check that out for a free week. But again, it's very affordable as well. And again, you're getting pre-game stuff, tons of pre-game stuff and game plans and all those things as well. But again, the live in-game betting. So be sure to check them out. Okay, if you don't know how this show works with Wagers with Friends, the way this works, this is fun. We've got a lot of benefits here. It's a fun competition between Keg and I, but it's gambling for good here because the loser of this competition, betting the same unit size, is going to donate to the winner's charity of choice. So we're each going to play for a charity. I mix mine up each week, but it's kind of fun because it brings awareness to different charities of my guests and ones that I choose. And then obviously one of us is given back on Monday or Tuesday, and that's just always cool to see. So Keg, you're my guest. What charity are you playing for this week?
I'm going with the American Cancer Society, Meg.
I love it. My brother did that last week. I lost to my brother, and I donated to the American Cancer Society. So I'd be happy to donate to the American Cancer Society again, but I'm competitive. I'm a little,
Let's go.
This is called Friends with Friends, Wagers with Friends. I play off the Friends theme. Friends, one of my favorite shows. And I've got a lot of Monica Geller in me. Very competitive. So yeah, but would be happy to donate, put that in chat. And we'll be tweeting out the charities we're playing for. I do love that October, the NFL does a great job with the Crucial Catch and, cancer awareness. And I absolutely love that. So I love that you're playing for American Cancer Society. I'm actually going to be playing for the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network called PanCan. I'll put the link in chat in a minute. My aunt unfortunately passed to it 14 years ago. And I'm actually going to her son's wedding this weekend. I leave for North Carolina tomorrow morning. So, just in honor of her, I wanted to play for the pancreatic cancer. Our family has done the pancreatic cancer walk before and everything. So it's a brutal cancer. It was the one that Alex Trebek had and Patrick Swayze had. Unfortunately, a lot of very famous people had. But it's a very deadly cancer because usually by the time you have it, it's pretty far along. So,
right.
I am playing for PanCan, and I will put that pancan.org. So I will put that in chat. So 2 great charities to play for. There are no losers here, Keg. But like I said, we're both competitive people, so we want to win. So here we go. You're my guest. It can be any odds, any bet. It could be sides, totals, props. I know you and I both like props. Anytime touchdowns, you can go for the gusto. My brother basically swept the leg on me last week and did like a plus 260 out of the gate or something like that. You can go whatever you want here, but
okay.
All right. Yep, I'm ready.
I'm going. All right, let's kick it off.
I'm going to be taking notes. So.
All right. So basically, with what we do. When we see a 1 and 2 wide out go down like Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, I mean, that's good news. I know that a lot of people tend to back the people that are the popular players, but when they go down, it allows you to get down on guys at lower numbers that could really go off because there are no other options. So 2 people in this game. The first guy that I will mention for my first play, Rachaad White, receiving yards.
Okay.
I bet him up to 60 at 11-1, and
Whoa.
right now you can get 50 at plus 425, and 60 at 7-1. So I'm going to go with Rachaad White 50 plus receiving yards at plus 425.
He's going for it. He is going for it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. Well, that's going to make me, because I had numbers, but I'm like, I got to be ready to pivot in case I want to get, to kind of keep up with you here. I mean, to go at different levels here. And it's funny you said that because I, work with my brother a lot. Clyde likes that one. my brother and I were just talking pre-show, and I was like, "There's so many running backs I like this weekend," and he was talking about Rashad White, and I was like, "Oh, are you nervous about Bucky Irving?" And he was like, "No." So I mean, you're in line with him, and I absolutely love it.
And,
I
and
like
it
that
looks
you're
like
going
Bucky's not going to play, so it looks like Sean Tucker's probably going to fill that role this week.
Okay, I thought he was still. Was he still? I thought he was still questionable. Has there been
Yeah,
news?
last I saw, he was like doubtful.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm not sure. I didn't check the designations today at practice. I have to check today.
Gotcha. Yeah. So keeping up on, we're so busy on like
I know.
Fridays and Saturdays, just keeping up with these injury designations, obviously the lines, trying to get the edge on the lines and all that good stuff. So, all right. I love your first play. I'm not going to go that bold yet, but I am going to go somewhat strong. And this is a play that I know both of our guy Tyler likes as well. He talked about it. I talked about it yesterday. It's Tyreek Hill. He said, strike up the effing band. We've got to his back. He said, play him in fantasy. I assume that means bet his alts and ladder him up too. But I'm going to go Tyreek Hill, 100 plus yards, plus 158. Listen, he's been suffering for 4 or 5 weeks here. He's got his guy back, and he's got an elite matchup against the Cardinals. So I just absolutely love Tyreek Hill this week and want to take advantage of it while we still can. So I'm going Tyreek Hill.
I like it. All right. Second one, I'm going to go to the Bears game. It looks like one of the targets that Caleb Williams is becoming more comfortable with is his tight end, Cole Kmet. Mm-hmm. And if you look at the numbers, he's been hit or miss this year, but there have been a couple games where he's really nuked. So I'm going to go with over 50.5 receiving yards at 2-1. Available right now at DraftKings.
Okay, so it was over Komet 50 plus.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay, and it was plus 200 or 2.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's funny you said that because I'm a Washington fan and I have nightmares of the Thursday night game last year when DJ Moore went absolutely nuclear for like 200 some yards. Against our secondary. And I kind of think our secondary has been, and I need to get on DraftKings because I do not see alts right now for DJ Moore. I saw them earlier today. I liked DJ Moore. So maybe I'll find that while you're making your next pick and jump to another one. But a DJ Moore one is coming for me. Emmanuel Forbes is his main, is likely going to be guarding him the most. And Emmanuel Forbes is certainly a cornerback you want to target. And the Bears now have a better quarterback, in my opinion, personally, have a better quarterback, and we kind of have the same secondary. So I love DJ Moore. I'm going to get you a number on that. So I'll go to my second play, and I've got 2 plays in the game. You're a Jets fan, obviously, I know from watching your content, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
yes,
so
ma'am.
I've got 2 plays related to this game, one on each side. As a Washington fan, I probably not safe to say this because you can't say anything bad about Jane Daniels, and you can. He's done awesome, but he's out likely this week. He's a little more fragile. I was a big Drake May camp girl. I really wanted Drake May in the draft, and I really think Drake May is going to be the real. I think they both will. So it's great, but. Drake May, in his first 2 starts, has put up the most yards and touchdowns since Dan Marino. And he's going to, I do think your Jets are going to win. Are
you sure about that?
Are you concerned? Are you a little concerned about that?
I mean, we look lost right now. I mean,
it's something. Well, I mean, the defense isn't what it used to be, which I think since they fired Robert Saleh, and Ulbrich has taken over the defense or the head coach responsibilities. It just feels like the last couple of weeks the defense has been really hard to watch. And so that doesn't, Drake May, did really well against the Texans defense. Put up 3 touchdowns, I think almost 250 yards last week. I laddered him, had a great day with him. That was against the Jaguars defense. They're terrible. Listen, I still do have respect for the Jets defense, but I'm just saying this kid's a gunslinger, and I think he's going to get there just on not being afraid to sling it and playing in a negative game script. And I just think they haven't, given him the respect yet. And so I'm going Drake May, 225 passing yards plus 146 on
like
FanDuel.
it. How do you feel about your quarterback? Kid looks real good so far.
He looks real good. He looks real good. He seems like, listen, I have major Robert Griffin scar tissue.
Sure.
So when I heard like a kid who was like a 1 year wonder,
So small too.
so small, running, obviously running that frame, Heisman, it kind of just aligned a little too much with Griffin. I had like, I don't know, PTSD on the Griffin stuff. And I admit that's like not the right approach. This guy seems like a good guy. Griffin was a weirdo. He seems like really hard worker. I'm rooting for the guy. He seems awesome. However, I am still, and feel like I'd have to duck if I was like in person with anybody, that I am still a bit concerned on the frame, and we're seeing it. I mean, he took a hit on the first drive last week. He was out, and he's likely out this week. So there goes 2 games,
Right.
And I just don't see that this kid's ever going to play 17 games. And then, of course, if you want to be a postseason team, you have to play 20, 21 games, So I just don't see it.
That's kind of where I'm at, too. I'm with you.
But yeah. So listen, then if this is going to be the deal, hopefully he can be the deal, then always have a good backup. Mariota is a good one. You're always going to need like a Mariota level backup. So that's going to be the situation. I still kind of wonder in 4 years, the Drake, I think Caleb is legit. I still wonder in 4 years sustainability, what we're going to be saying. I also think I was so critical. One other thing, Cliff Kingsbury, I was so critical the first 2 weeks because they were very, very much easing Jaden Daniels in. I was so critical. I was so wrong. I'll take the L there. He has done very, very, very wonders and very creative, hiding an offensive line that isn't that great. Obviously playing to Jaden Daniels' strengths. Mariota even looked good that was against the Panthers, so everybody looks good. But anyways, I'm giving credit where credit's due. That he's done an excellent job. And I kind of worry in those situations like, well, with a new offensive coordinator, will he be the same? That kind of stuff. So anyways, I'm hopeful and rooting for the kid, but I think it'll be interesting in 4 years to see a comparison of him and May. So
yeah, it would be the most New England Patriots thing ever. For like 4 years after Brady's gone or something like that they find another 20-year franchise quarterback. I mean, yes, they ruined my life for 20 years, Meg.
Exactly. So, you're getting like a little bit of a reprieve here. Listen, I'm rooting for your Jets. I am. So I hope they find a way with this Devontae thing. It didn't look great the first night, but that was the first night. So
yeah.
And I have a Jets play as one of my other ones. But anyways, May was my official second play. I'll go back to DJ Moore. I need to find a number that I.
All right.
Number. So you go to your third play.
I'm going right back to the Bucks game.
Okay.
And we're going Cade Otton, 80 plus at plus 450. Without question, Baker Mayfield's favorite target when Mike Evans and Godwin isn't on the field is Cade Otton. As soon as they went down, he went 10 for 100 last week.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that there are enough pieces to throw the football around to. So give me Cade Otton. I bet him up to 90. I laddered him all the way up. We laddered White up. So yeah, 80 plus at plus 450 we'll go with.
Okay, I like that. I mean,
I'm looking to break the record this week.
You're breaking the record on units here. You're breaking the record. You're looking to break the record. So I got to step it up here. So I found a DJ Moore number. I was like, enough with this. Just the first alt thing. I've got to step it up here. And again, I mentioned him, DJ Moore. Against this Washington secondary. Yes, he has more target competition, but he's got a better quarterback in the same crappy secondary that he's going up against. So give me DJ Moore. I still think Komet and DJ Moore. I think Caleb's thrown for over 150 yards. I think DJ Moore, 100 yards, 100 plus yards, plus 500 on DraftKings. So
let's go. Now we're cooking, baby.
Now we're cooking. Exactly. Now we're going. Okay, so we've each got 3. Here's our fourth and final bet for you. What's your fourth and final bet?
Okay, last one. We're going to go to the Detroit game. I'm still waiting to hear the news on Montgomery. I have to talk to my injury report guys and figure out where we're at on him this week. But yeah, I think Tennessee is currently supposedly ranked like 4th in EPA per rush on defense. Yeah. I just don't buy it. I'm not buying it. And I think Jahmyr Gibbs has a day. We're going to go with 90-plus rushing yards for Jahmyr Gibbs at currently plus 265 on DraftKings. Let's go with that one.
Okay, so give it to me again. It was what?
Jahmyr Gibbs, 90 plus rush yards
Okay.
at plus 265 at DK. I'm just looking at DK.
Okay. Plus 265.
If I was going to give a fifth, though, which I don't mind, like I'll just throw it out there for the people.
Yeah, little bonus.
The worst team in the league in terms of EPA per pass on defense is the Jaguars.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand how Jordan Love doesn't go for 300 this week.
And that was one of my considerations. It wasn't my fourth official play, but that was one of my considerations.
So, I mean, at plus 230, I don't mind that play either for people out there.
Yeah, I co-sign, agree, love it. I totally am with you on that one. I just think, and he likely, I could see 3. I don't know what his touchdown line is, but I just read I was just doing just a bunch of just data diving, and I think he's thrown 2+ touchdowns in every game dating back to last year before the playoffs. So I like him for you probably likely have to go up to 3+ for plus odds, but yeah, I mean, he's just the Packers passing game has an insane matchup this week, so I like that a lot. All right, I was gonna go with your guy Breece Hall and do a little rush receiving because you can attack the Patriots. He looked amazing last week. He's getting all the usage, but I'm kind of might pivot because another one I really like is AJ Brown, and I think I'm actually gonna. So I might as well just do Hill, Brown, DJ Moore because I think I'm gonna do a fun parlay with them. So I might as well just go there on this one. I'm going to go AJ Brown. I'm going to go 110 plus 270. I think you could go to 120 on DraftKings at 370 as well, but plus 270 for 110 AJ Brown yards. In his games active, he just is a machine and gets a touchdown and basically 100 yards every game. And we know you can attack this Bengals secondary. Sorry, I was writing down the plus 110 yards and plus 270. So we know we can attack this Bengals secondary, and he's getting all the first read targets. He's getting his target share on the Eagles, let alone the NFL, is insane. I just love AJ Brown in this spot. I think it could be like an eruption spot this week in Cincy. So
let's go.
That is my fourth and final. Meg co-signs. Am I watching the wrong video? No, I know that some of the guys on DGen Dads who's on tonight 9:30, they do co-sign if they like it, co-sign. So I liked all your picks, and I like that you went to big odds. You're going to set a record here at Wagers with Friends.
That's what I'm here to do, Meg.
Exactly. If
it goes down, what's my punishment? I get to donate to a cancer charity?
Exactly. What's the worst? Exactly. That's the worst that can happen. You donate if it doesn't go. But I love your picks. They will be up on our Dub Club this evening. All Friday night picks, the Friday night show picks from DGen Dads tonight will be there as well. It'll have all my favorite alt slatters and touchdowns as well. And spoiler alert, I've got a definitely a Hill Moore AJ Brown parlay because I'm just obsessed with a potential nuclear spot for those 3 guys this week.
One last thing before we go, I just want to say that you have an open invitation to come hang out with my motley crew on an in-game betting show. Absolutely,
I would love
anytime. That. Oh, you can come whenever you want.
I was going to ask you that after the show. No, I would absolutely love it. I love the in-game betting. I mean, I'm not as good at it and skilled at it, and I haven't honed my craft to like you guys as an in-game bettor. But I've done well with it, and I love it. It's so fun.
We're not exactly ladylike. But
that's okay. That's okay.
If you don't mind the bad words sometimes.
I don't mind the bad words. No, it's all good with me. I have a good sense of humor, So
let's go.
All right, I like it. No, this has been a ton of fun, Keg. Again, you guys have gotten 8 great bets. We've got a fun competition here. We'll find out who's donating on Monday. Do I have any Monday night games? No, we'll find out, looks like on Monday, who is donating. After the show, I will tweet out the charities we are playing for, and then Monday I will, of course, give the results. So, again, final thoughts for the people, Keg, before you get on out of here.
Final thoughts are, I hope everybody crushes this weekend. Let's make some money. And Unfortunately, all our shows are premium this week, or I would tell you guys to come and hang out. But
Yeah.
you can sign up to the
You can
website
sign
at,
up.
at,
You
at
can sign
Nuke the
up.
House. Right? Yeah,
There.
I'm the worst salesman in the world. Thank God we have Holden.
Holden's awesome.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so yeah, you guys could check us out at nukethehouse.com.
Okay, I like it. Well, this has been a ton of fun. If you're watching this on replay or if you watch this live, be sure to hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you haven't. We do NFL shows 5 days a week covering Underdog Dailies, mainly sports betting. So 5 days a week, we've got a ton of shows. Check out DGen Dads tonight at 9:30. And again, I'll reiterate I'll co-sign what Keg says. Yeah, let's crush this week. Let's make a lot of money. Have a great week 8 for Keg. I'm Meg, and we will see you next time.